You are tired, exhausted. You've given it your all, but nothing seems to work, and you wonder if it's still worth continuing. Stop. Listen to me carefully. You are one choice away from changing your life. Think of all those nights you dreamed of succeeding. Think of those sacrifices, that pain. Do you really want to give up now? The truth is, winners and losers feel the same pain, but a winner refuses to quit. Michael Jordan, Steve Jobs, Oprah Winfrey, they all experienced failure. They all suffered, but they kept going. And you, what will you do? If you're about to give up, stay with me until the end. What I'm about to tell you could be the moment everything changes for you. Don't give up. Every person who succeeded went through a moment when they wanted to quit. The pain, the exhaustion, the doubt, the feeling of not progressing. These are sensations we all know. But there's a difference between those who succeed and those who fail. Winners never quit. Failure is not an end, it's a step. Let's look at the biggest names in history. Walt Disney was rejected by investors who thought his project had no future. J.K. Rowling had her manuscript rejected by 12 publishers before the world discovered Harry Potter. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team, yet they persisted. Why? Because they knew that pain is temporary, but quitting is forever. Quitting sometimes seems like the easiest solution. When we suffer, when we fail again and again, it's tempting to tell ourselves, maybe it wasn't meant to be, but that's a lie. What separates those who succeed from those who fail is perseverance. The problem is that many want immediate results. They want to see success overnight, and when it doesn't come fast enough, they give up. But success doesn't work like that. It takes time, effort, failures, corrections, and above all, an unwavering will to keep going, even when everything seems to be against us. Every step you take, even the smallest one, brings you closer to your goal. What you feel today, this frustration, this pain, this discouragement, they are tests. Life is testing your patience, your determination, your ability to rise up. If you give up today, you'll never know how close you were to success. Imagine if J.K. Rowling had given up after her 10th rejection. Imagine if Michael Jordan had believed his coach when he was told he wasn't good enough. You have one mission: keep going. No matter the slowness, no matter the failures, no matter the doubt, keep moving forward. One day, you'll look back and be proud that you didn't quit, because the only way to truly fail is to give up. Giving up is often the easiest solution. When the pain becomes too much, when the results are slow to come, when obstacles seem insurmountable, the temptation to stop becomes almost irresistible. But why do we really give up? One of the main reasons is the lack of immediate results. We live in a society where everything happens quickly. We want instant success, immediate rewards, but reality is very different. Success takes time, effort, sacrifice. And when we don't see the fruits of our labor right away, we start to doubt, lose patience, and sometimes give up. Then there's the fear of failure. Failure hurts. It reminds us of our limits, our mistakes, our imperfections, but in reality, failure is a lesson, an opportunity to learn and grow. Yet many see it as a final verdict, proof that they're not good enough. So instead of persevering, they give up to avoid experiencing that pain again. Another reason is the influence of others. Too often we listen to the wrong people. Those who tell us that it's not possible, that we dream too big, that we're not smart enough, strong enough, talented enough. And after hearing those words so many times, we begin to believe them. We let the negativity of others influence us instead of listening to that little voice inside us, urging us to keep going. There's also mental and physical fatigue. When we work hard without seeing progress, exhaustion sets in. Our brain tells us to stop, that it's not worth it. And if we can't find the motivation or energy to continue, we end up giving in. Finally, many give up because they lose sight of their why. When we start a project, a dream, a goal, we have a deep reason for doing it. But over time, difficulties pull us away from that initial reason. We forget why we started, and without that driving force, it becomes easy to let go. The truth is, everyone who succeeds has gone through the same struggles. They've felt doubt, fear, and fatigue. But the only difference is that they refuse to give up. The key is to remember that every obstacle is a test, a step on the path to success. As long as you keep going, you haven't failed. Perseverance is the key that opens the door to success. It's not exceptional talent or luck that sets winners apart, but their ability to never quit, even when things get tough. Many ask, what's the secret of those who succeed? The answer is simple: perseverance. Winners know that every failure is a lesson, not an end. They don't let setbacks bring them down, because they understand that the road to success is paved with obstacles. Every difficulty, every failure, every moment of doubt is a test of their determination. Those who give up at the first sign of difficulty don't know how close they were to success. Perseverance is about moving forward despite failures. It's continuing to work hard even when the results take time to show. It's the ability to rise after each fall, to question your methods, to learn from your mistakes, and to start again with more strength and determination. By persevering, you learn not to let your failures define you, but to use them as springboards to bounce higher. One of the most striking examples of perseverance is Thomas Edison. Before inventing the electric light bulb, he failed more than 1,000 times. When a journalist asked him how he felt after so many failures, Edison replied, "I haven't failed. I've simply found 1,000 ways that won't work." This mindset is that of winners. Every attempt, whether successful or not, brings them closer to their final goal. Perseverance isn't just about continuing in the same direction without thinking. It's also about being able to adjust, reevaluate your strategy when necessary. Sometimes you need to pivot, change your method, but never lose sight of the goal. Winners don't just persist down a path that leads nowhere. They know how to adapt while keeping their determination to succeed. Perseverance isn't only about big victories. It's in the small things of everyday life where success is forged. It's getting up every morning, even after a tough night. It's moving forward when others give up. It's having the strength to pursue your dream, even when your energy starts to fade. In the end, what makes the difference between those who succeed and those who fail is the will to persevere. Those who never give up, no matter the difficulty, always end up reaching their goals. Perseverance is the very essence of success. When everything seems against you, when every effort seems in vain, it's hard to keep hope. Fatigue sets in, doubt intensifies, and the urge to give up becomes a stronger temptation. Yet, it is precisely at this moment that you must tap into your inner resources and keep going. First, remember why you started. This dream, this goal, this project. It wasn't born from a mere whim, it came from a deep desire, a passion that pushed you to begin. When everything goes wrong, it's crucial to reconnect with that reason. Even in the darkest moments, remind yourself what you want to achieve and why it's worth it. This memory can reignite the flame and help you weather the storms. Next, it's essential to change your perspective. Sometimes, we see obstacles as insurmountable walls, but in reality, they are disguised opportunities. Every difficulty you encounter is a chance to learn, grow, and improve. When things seem to be getting worse, see them as training, preparation for the success to come. Great achievements aren't built on easy paths, but on trials and challenges that forge your resilience. It's also important to focus on what you can control. Sometimes, there are so many things beyond our power, but every day, we have the opportunity to choose how we react. In times of crisis, your attitude determines your success. Choose not to be knocked down by external events, because this inner strength will allow you to overcome anything that stands in your way.